You see the helipads. You see the gold-plated interiors. You see the billionaires smiling on the top deck. But what you don't see is the black hole opening up in their bank accounts the second these ships touch the water. Buying a mega yacht isn't an investment. It's a financial liability of epic proportions. Today, we're counting down the top 10 most expensive yachts in the world. But we aren't just looking at the price tag. We are exposing the true cost of ownership. The invisible army of crew members, the crippling insurance, and the extreme regulatory standards that burn millions of dollars every single year. Let's start the countdown and see why even the world's richest people sometimes regret signing the dotted line. Number 10. The Rising Sun. Valued at $200 million, this 453-foot floating palace is currently owned by entertainment billionaire David Geffen, a man with a net worth of roughly $8 billion. When you have that kind of money, a superyacht isn't just a boat, it's a private island. The Rising Sun boasts 82 rooms, an enormous wine cellar, and a basketball court that can double as a helicopter landing pad. But the true cost of this floating mansion doesn't stop at the purchase price. To keep this yacht operational, the annual cost sits at an estimated $20 million. Why? Because you aren't just paying for diesel. You are paying the salaries of a 45-person full-time crew, skyrocketing premium marine insurance, and millions in routine dockyard maintenance just to keep the hull pristine. That is $20 million burned every single year, just to float. Moving to number 9, we have Pelorus, with a massive price tag of $300 million. Previously owned by Russian oligarch Roman Abramovich, it's now in the hands of a Hong Kong billionaire property developer. The Pelorus is less of a yacht and more of a military-grade fortress. It features 2 helipads, a garage full of jet skis, and rumors suggest it was equipped with bulletproof glass and its own missile defense system. But maintaining a fortress on the water requires a defensive budget. The annual cost of the Pelorus is estimated to be around $30 million. The massive twin 5,300 horsepower engines drink thousands of gallons of fuel an hour, and it requires a dedicated crew of 46 people to operate. Combine that with the specialized maintenance of its security systems and luxury toys, and the owner is paying enough to buy a brand new mansion every year just to maintain this one. At number 8 is the colossal Al Said, worth an incredible $500 million. This isn't owned by a tech billionaire. It is the property of the Sultan of Oman, backed by royal family wealth that is virtually immeasurable. At 508 feet long, the Al Said is so massive it looks more like a cruise ship. It is pure, unadulterated royal luxury, famously housing a concert hall large enough to accommodate a massive 50-piece orchestra. But running a royal palace at sea comes with a royal bill. The annual cost of the Al Said is a jaw-dropping $50 million. To run a vessel of this magnitude, you need a small army. It requires an astounding 154 crew members to manage the ship and cater to the 70 guests it can hold. The fuel costs to move a 15,000-ton steel giant, combined with the salaries and royal standard upkeep, make it one of the most expensive vessels to maintain in human history. Number 7. Motor Yacht A. Valued at $440 million, this vessel looks less like a boat and more like a futuristic submarine. It is owned by Russian industrialist Andrei Melnichenko, a man with an estimated net worth of over $20 billion. This 390-foot masterpiece features bomb-proof glass, a glass-bottomed pool, and a master suite with a bed that rotates at the push of a button. But its unique design comes with a unique nightmare for the accounting department. The estimated annual cost to keep Motor Yacht A running is roughly $44 million. Because of its unconventional stealth hull, regular maintenance isn't just a quick scrub. It requires highly specialized, expensive dry dock procedures. Add to that a full-time crew of 37, and the astronomical cost to fuel and insure a one-of-a-kind floating fortress, and you realize this is a billionaire's ultimate liability. At number 6, we have the $527 million Topaz, recently renamed A+. This floating palace is owned by Sheikh Mansour, the Deputy Prime Minister of the UAE and the billionaire owner of Manchester City Football Club. Backed by staggering royal wealth, the Sheikh commissioned this 482-foot behemoth, featuring 8 decks, 2 helipads, a state-of-the-art gym, and multiple swimming pools. But even a sheikh has to pay the annual piper. The running cost for A+ is an eye-watering $52 million a year. To maintain 8 decks of pure luxury, the yacht requires a massive full-time crew of 79 people. The electricity, water desalination, and fuel required to keep the lights on and the engines turning for a vessel. This massive are equivalent to powering a small town. It is a masterclass in extreme wealth, but also a masterclass in burning cash. Entering the top 5 is the alien-like sailing Yacht A, commanding a price tag of $578 million. Also owned by Andrei Melnichenko, this is one of the largest and most advanced sailing yachts ever built. It boasts 3 carbon fiber masts that are taller than London's Big Ben, and an underwater observation pod molded directly into the thick glass hull. But don't let the sails fool you into thinking the wind is free. The annual cost of sailing Yacht A is estimated at a staggering $58 million. Maintaining the world's largest composite masts and those massive automated sails requires highly paid, specialized engineers, not just regular deckhands. When you combine the salaries of a 54-person crew with the extreme insurance premiums on experimental, cutting-edge marine technology, the owner is paying tens of millions just for the privilege of keeping it in the water. Number 4. The Azzam. Costing over $600 million to build, this 590-foot Leviathan holds the title of the longest private yacht in the world. Originally commissioned by the late Sheikh Khalifa of the UAE royal family, a dynasty with a net worth in the hundreds of billions. The Azzam is a marvel of engineering, capable of reaching 30 knots. It features a bulletproof master suite and its own fully operational missile defense system. But extreme length means extreme expenses. The annual cost to run the Azzam is estimated at a brutal $60 million. Moving a ship the size of a Navy destroyer at 30 knots burns through thousands of dollars of fuel every hour. Furthermore, the specialized military-grade security systems require constant upgrades and a highly trained crew of 60 professionals. It is a floating fortress, and keeping the gates locked costs a fortune. Entering the top 3, we find the $800 million Dilbar, owned by Russian oligarch Alisher Usmanov, whose net worth hovers around $14 billion. While Azzam is the longest, Dilbar is the largest yacht in the world by gross tonnage. It is a hulking beast of luxury, featuring 2 helipads, a 30,000 kilowatt power plant, and the largest indoor swimming pool ever installed on a superyacht. But with immense volume comes an immense invoice. The annual cost of the Dilbar sits comfortably at $80 million. Why? Because you are essentially running a luxury city block. It requires a staggering 96-person crew just to function daily. The sheer amount of electricity required to heat that massive indoor pool and run the onboard power plant means the owner is bleeding millions of dollars a month just keeping the lights on. At number 2, the stakes cross the billion-dollar mark. The Eclipse, valued at an astronomical $1.5 billion. Owned by billionaire Roman Abramovich, this 533-foot Titan was designed for ultimate privacy and paranoia. It boasts a mini-submarine, an armor-plated master suite, and an anti-paparazzi laser shield that actively sweeps the surroundings and fires beams of light to destroy digital camera sensors. But paranoia does not come cheap. The annual cost to operate the Eclipse is an estimated $150 million. You are not just paying deckhands, you are funding a private maritime security force. The maintenance of the laser shields, the submarine, and the missile detection systems, combined with a 70-person crew, means the owner burns through the equivalent of a Hollywood blockbuster budget every single year, just to be left alone. And finally, number 1. A yacht so expensive, so absurd, that the maritime industry still debates if it truly exists. The History Supreme, priced at an incomprehensible $4.8 billion. Rumored to be owned by a Malaysian billionaire, this yacht is only 100 feet long. So why the price tag? Because the entire vessel is wrapped in 100,000 kilograms of solid gold and platinum. The master bedroom features a wall made of meteorites and a statue crafted from genuine Tyrannosaurus Rex bones. If this floating vault is real, the annual cost of ownership transcends traditional maintenance. We are talking about an estimated $200 million a year. But the cost isn't for fuel or cleaning. It is for insurance and security. You are floating a nation's gold reserve on the open ocean. The premiums to insure 100,000 kilos of gold against piracy and sinking are mathematically terrifying. It is the ultimate paradox of extreme wealth. Buying a vessel so valuable, you can never truly relax while sailing it.